Hey, all my nerd geeks and dorks. Welcome to Raddcast, the podcast where your nerd card is accepted. And with me today, as always, are my friends and co-hosts. We have Adam.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, and me. I'm Dave.
Trey is away on special assignment.
Yes, overtime assignment, I do believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
We sent him off to work.
Not assignment for us.
Right,
but
yeah. We sent him off to work in the sweatshops of El Matador. And I don't think El Matador's a restaurant, so that's the best Spanish thing I could come up with.
At the Matador.
the La Matadore. But yeah, he's off at bullfighting school, and he's gonna learn how to fight bulls. So it's gonna be pretty fucking cool.
So the red works.
Yes, it does.
I still haven't made any progress as far as putting anything up, but the room's here. We're getting closer.
It's progressing.
Yes.
It is progressing. But fuck, man, what the hell's been going on, dude?
Working a lot. I did join a website.
Oh,
this
okay.
week.
I thought you were going to say the Army or the Foreign Legion.
No, I joined Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club?
Yes.
What, pay $1 to shave your face?
No, you pay them $1 and they send you razors each month.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's not obviously, I don't really shave a lot.
Visual.
Yeah, right? As you can tell,
for
I
those
don't
of you
really...
who still listen to us, yeah, visual.
I don't really shave a lot, but I do shave some because I don't like my beard to go up underneath my eyeballs, and I don't like it to be on my neck, so I have this little spot right through here. So, yes.
It's what it is they've got a different type of plan for 3 different types of razors. Anyway, and we'll put up a piece of the video while I'm talking about this. Anyway, what it is you go on and yeah, I'm glad I'm going to be covering that.
Right.
What it is you go on and you basically pay them. They have 3 different razors. They do have a $1 razor that you pay $1 a month, and they'll send you 4 cartridges, and that's the old school single blade,
Ooh.
Your dad and grandpa used to use.
And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up!
Then there's a second tier one, which is $6 a month, which is the one I signed up for. It's got 4 blades, and you go through it, and they give you a handle and all that stuff through for the first month. And then there's the $9 a month one, which is one of those 6-blade monstrosities.
Awesome.
The ad for it is fucking hilarious, and I'm looking forward to it. My first razor hopefully will be showing up next week.
Is it as good as the what was it, the manscaping beard shaper thing?
No, it's not. It's not the goatee.
What the fuck
saver,
was that?
Yeah,
okay, goatee saver that makes you look like a cyborg.
Yeah, I want to get that and start walking around and have a voice box.
This
that goes
got to
on.
be added in on some sort of got to use that in on some sort of costume or something, man. It would be perfect for it.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going out as Sub-Zero or Smoke, Smoke after the robot transition or mid-robot transition, you'd look awesome.
Right.
We'll have to ask the girls of Cospodcast, see if that works as costuming bit or not.
Yes. So,
which we got to thank them for helping us out with our. We asked them some questions regarding our last show.
They have been very helpful.
Very helpful.
And
we'll see how well I do
decided to tell
this
me
time.
how large my head was.
I think I told them that you have a big ass head, and it does work
can't
as a
help it.
moon.
I'm a that's no moon.
That's
it's
Dave's
a large
head.
I can't help it, dude. I'm a beast of a man, and that's just how it rolls. My family grows giants, dude. And yeah, dude, that's just how it rolls. And
I pretty much come from a family of leprechauns,
right.
so it works out well. There's a contrast.
We're both ginger.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just have the leprechaun and the Viking. So lepra-vike.
That sounds like a disease.
Right. Vicrocon.
I got the lepra-vike.
Right. Oh shit.
That's
Dude,
what I get for sleeping with whores in the alley.
I gotta tell a story. that right before we recorded this tonight, I made a little stop by Walmart. I got my tattoo finished today, my awesome leg piece that I've been working on for way too long. But I got my leg piece done today. So I was out of antibacterial soap. So any of you people that have tattoos or whatever, you know that whenever you first few days of the healing process, you use some antibacterial soap, maybe some Aquaphor or something like that. So I was completely out, so I stopped by Walmart to get some antibacterial soap. And since every Walmart is set up just a little bit different because they want you to pick up some sort of minuscule bullshit as you're walking around through the middle of their store, I went the wrong direction. But since I was walking around in the wrong direction, I got to hear this little gem. As I'm walking by, I, of course, was like, okay, well, I'm headed this way. I might as well check out the toy section. Which I did find new figures this week, but not at our regular Walmart.
Star Wars or Marvel?
I found both Star Wars and Marvel, so it was a double score week. So, anyways, I'm walking through, and they have some swimming pools out on, display or
Some
whatever.
Swimming pools.
Yeah, some swimming pools and movie stars. And movie stars are sold separately, by the way. But anywho, I'm walking through, and there's
horrible joke.
Right? It was, dude. It was bad. It was just bad. Anyways, I'm walking through, and there's these two, for lack of a better term, white trash rednecks standing there in the middle of the aisle. And
so far as you've seen, we love our rednecks.
We do. Well, we live in Texas, so we're surrounded. Dude, half my family's rednecks. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but these were white trash rednecks. So,
yeah.
Anyways, I'm walking through, and there's these two guys talking, and they both have their little daughters with them. And they're looking at buying one of these swimming pools, and one WTRN says to the other WTRN, man, the swimming pool says it's 36 inches. I'm just having trouble doing the formula in my head on how many feet this is. I would like to take this moment to thank every teacher that I've ever had for telling me what 3 times 12 was, or telling me that 12 inches are in a foot.
I like the fact that we have these sticks that are exactly 36 inches, and we refer to them as a yardstick.
Exactly. And what just gets me, man, is like how... I mean, I understand 3 times 12.
You're dumbfounded.
Yeah,
I
3
see
times
it,
12 is a really hard math problem. I can... Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I can't even see that, man. Like, the only thing I can think of is that they didn't know that 12 inches are in a foot.
But that's.
And if that's the case, like,
that's elementary, man.
what are you doing for a living? Like, I can understand, like, you don't know how many ounces are in a pound. That's highly understandable. And if you don't know, it's 16 ounces per pound. A pint's a pound the world around. So a pint is a pound. Get away from the math quiz here. But the fact is like, how do you go? How do you function?
How do you go through life like that?
Like, obviously they're not building construction.
No. They're not making meth.
They're not making meth.
So that's 2 jobs. There's one legit job, one bad job.
They possibly could be working in the fast food industry, but judging by the looks of them, I'm betting not. Dude, I don't know. How does this happen in the world? Like, how does... I don't know.
It'd be really funny if they were Raddcast fans and they watched this on
Right.
YouTube and they're like, he's talking about us.
I saw
man.
that son of a bitch walking through the Walmart the other day. I'm gonna fucking kick his ass next time I see him.
I also wanted to talk about something you picked up at Walmart as well, besides
Right.
the fine conversation.
Okay.
Besides the fine conversation that you had.
Continuing on with Walmart stories of the week.
You picked up a Amazing Spider-Man preview.
I did. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man preview. It was a little $3 disc, and believe it or not, since Walmart screws everything up now, these were supposed to release on the 16th. I got mine on the 12th. So, yeah, right. I got it 4 days early because I saw it.
I have a hard time figuring out my 12s.
Right. It's that whole 12 thing and the inch and foot and anywho. Yeah, man, it's $2.96, so around about $3, after tax and stuff. But it has like a little 5-minute like making of, and then like a little 2-minute like preview scene or something like that. And then I think like the movie trailer's on there. And did you see the trailer for the video game?
I did. I saw the trailer for the video game. So you want to talk about that for a second?
That Spider-Man 2 is the greatest video game ever?
Well, that'll be hard to beat, but I mean just the fucking DVD that you bought.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought it was really cool, man. Like I don't know, it got me kind of hyped up for it.
I'm going to go see the movie, and if I can, I'll go to the midnight showing. As of right now, I'm a little leery of it. Honestly, because here's my reasoning why is that I love that they put web shooters in it. That was a big pick with me for the 3 other Spider-Man movies, and so I was like, okay, cool, web shooters. They're getting into Peter Parker's parents missing or disappeared, and there's a lot of different. I think there's a couple of different stories behind that, but the one that I'm familiar with is that they were spies for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
And they went MIA or something like that. So I don't know if they're going to address that or not, being as they can't really put S.H.I.E.L.D. in their movie.
Yeah.
And so I think they're going to do something else with it. But my biggest gripe, I guess, is that Peter Parker is too New York.
Yeah.
Even though Spider-Man is New York.
Even though he is New York, I don't know. Yeah, I got to say he did come off as kind of New York ghetto.
Yeah, he was
like.
There's the scene that they give you in that, or they don't give you. The scene that you bought.
Yeah.
Is
right, pretty much.
Yeah, you bought a piece of the movie.
2 minutes for $3.
So the scene that's in there is that he's stopping a car thief.
Yeah.
And at one point in time in that scene, he starts getting all like ghetto and sort of.
Yeah, really.
Look, I did your job for you.
Right. I just did 80% of your job.
And it's like, dude, that's not Peter Parker.
Oh no! Looks like we have another situation.
Yeah. What a horrible thing to
calling
do.
Meatball Tony to come help me up. Sorry, I don't know.
So I don't know. We'll see. I like the idea of it being a little bit darker because there are kind of like different facets to Spider-Man. There is sort of the jokey Spider-Man, which they do kind of do in this, in that scene, and then there's sort of the darker elements of Spider-Man, which I think they'll address obviously with having Gwen Stacy and Captain Stacy involved in all this. So I think eventually, in not in this movie, but probably the next one, depending on how successful this one is, we'll see sort of the death of Captain and Gwen Stacy. Yeah. It's obviously a darker Spider-Man is what they're going for, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not sure about the attitude of Peter Parker.
Yeah. It just didn't seem. I mean, the joking seemed very Spider-Man, very Peter Parker, but the whole like you said, animated ghetto-ness of him did not seem Peter Parker at all. But that doesn't mean I'm not stoked for it, dude. I'm really, really stoked for it. So I might be making the midnight showing for that. But
I want to. It's one of those things. Like I want to have faith in this one.
Yeah.
Because the other Spider-Man movies have let me down badly.
Right.
So, but I am looking forward to it. I don't necessarily thought Spider-Man needed a reboot, or as soon as it did. But I'm not going to complain either, because I'm just like, hey, you know what? It's. They're realize that they screwed up, and so they're trying to do something else. So that will bring us to one of the new segments that we want to do is
yeah, my phone's ringing over here.
At least it's on joy mode.
Right? Yeah. The funny thing is, I picked it up seriously and put it on joy mode. And as soon as I put it on joy mode, it started ringing. I was like, "Oh crap!" That was like I had like ESP. I was getting a telekinetic signal from the
purple bean.
Yeah, the Morado Frujole.
First segment, let's talk about the comic book new releases. This is something that we're going to try out, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this, or hopefully it'll be helpful. But new releases for June 27th. That's of course New Comic Wednesday. So and comes from the leagueofcomicgeeks.com. These are just this is just a small handful of stuff that's coming out. Of course, there's a lot more, and we don't have time to do all of them. But here's some ones that I picked for New Comic Wednesday on June 27th. Before Watchmen #1, Night Owl from DC Comics. Victorian Secret, Girls of Steampunk, #1 from Antarctic Press. Gru versus Conan, that's Edward E. Howard's Conan versus Sergio Aragone's Gru, which that'll be kind of interesting to see what they do with that. And that's coming from Dark Horse. Hit Girl #1 from Marvel. Hit Girl's got her own series coming out.
Okay.
The Misadventures of Adam West #7 from Blue Water Press. I didn't even know Adam West had his own comic. But it's he's sort of like a James Bond kind of guy. So I'm kind of with the Adam West voice.
I was about to say, are they playing off the Adam West, or are they playing off of the Mayor West from Family Guy?
I have no idea. I've never read the comic.
Oh, well,
they're on #7.
Well, son of a bitch.
I like how you ask me questions I have no idea of. Let's see. Star Wars Blood Ties, Boba Fett is Dead #3 from Dark Horse. And the one I'm looking forward to is Star Trek Doctor Who crossover. That's Star Trek The Next Generation. Assimilation #2 from IDW. I got the first one. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an intro comic, so of course they get nothing done other than introducing the fact that there's the Doctor and there's some scenes from Next Generation. So, but #2 comes out on June 27th, so I'm looking forward to that. The other one that I need to pick up, and I haven't picked up #1 yet, but #2 is coming out then, is the Spider-Men. It's Miles Morales from Ultimate Spider-Man meeting Peter Parker from the regular Marvel Universe. So I'm looking forward to that. And the last one on the list is Green Lantern New Guardians #10, Part 2 of the Fall of the Blue Lanterns from DC.
Neat. All right, so is that going to...
That does it. And that's it for the comic book new releases.
Awesome.
For this week.
So you want to do the other piece of new stuff?
Sure, the new piece of new stuff.
We're going to call this DSFU. Should we tell them what DSFU stands for?
Yes.
Okay. This is a new segment, like I said, called DSFU, and that stands for Dim Shits is Fucked Up. So each and every week I'm going to try to find a nice weird little story from the news, legit shit that happened.
We're going for legit things.
We're going for legit things. And bring it to you guys, the internets, once a week. All right, so anyways, from the Huffington Post.
Love the Huffington Post.
Yes, the Huffington Post has some great stuff. But anyways... Charles Marshall of Cincinnati accused of having sex with a teddy bear for the fourth time. For the fourth time in 2 years. According to Smoking Gun, Marshall was arrested Wednesday after an employee at a health clinic saw him masturbating with a teddy bear in an alley. Marshall has 3 previous convictions for either public indecency or disorderly conduct with the teddy bear. It is unclear whether Marshall used the same teddy bear on each occasion.
The dude should go be a fuzzy.
It's got to be that, man. It's got to be...
Women of Cospod. Fuzzy? Yes or no? They're going to really hate us for this.
Yes, they are. And it's all going to be because of my big white head. I'm just wondering if,
the space station.
Do you think the teddy bear was in one hand and he was in the other hand, or do you think he had a hole cut in the bottom of the teddy bear and was slam-bamming it?
I think he was fucking a teddy bear, dude.
Yeah,
I think he might have left it intact and was just slipping between the legs. I hate that you're making me use my imagination for this shit.
Right,
but
dude?
There's so many things my brain could be doing right now instead of trying to figure out what asshole's fucking a bear in public. But
And
my thing is like, dude, if you're gonna do that, why don't you just go home?
Right?
Why do you have to do that in a back alley
Oh,
somewhere?
dude, it's the mystery of possibly getting caught, I guess. It's
like, this is so exciting.
Right? Public.
Come on, Bubbles, go.
We gotta hurry. Like, what do you say? What do you say?
Oh, shit, the cops are here.
What do you say when you see that shit, too? Like,
freeze? No.
Right?
No.
Take your hands out the teddy bear, sir. Just hanging there. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, shit balls.
Either the lights are giving me a migraine or shit like that's giving me a headache.
I think it's that along with the 36-inch guy at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's that. What's... Not once, not twice, but 4 times.
Yep. How... After the first time, you're like, you should be... I've learned my lesson.
Right.
I need to stop.
You would figure. You would figure, like, oh, damn it, dude. I don't have words for it. Where's Trey at?
No, he doesn't use the same teddy bear. He goes to Build-A-Bear.
Right.
Like,
oh, what's up, baby? That's okay. I'm going to stuff you good.
would you like to overstuff the bear or
Right.
understuff the bear? I got my own stuff.
Right. Oh, I think it's time to move on from that.
Like, Build-A-Bear employees are like, he's one of our best customers.
Right.
What?
I don't know, dude. I don't know where to go.
I don't know
from
how to
there.
recover from that.
I don't either. I don't either.
There's no recovering from that.
Yes.
And we're not far enough along to do other news stories.
Right. So what else? What else to get into this week, man?
Just working a lot, man. I wish I had something exciting to say, but yeah, the Dollar Shave Club. That's what I'm looking forward to. It looks badass.
Oh! I found Marvel figures. I forgot about that.
But yeah, you said.
Well, no. I wanted to talk about the Marvel and Star Wars figures that I picked up. I actually have found new Star Wars figures. I got Dr. Evazan. I'm just going to leave it at that. I know that's not right. But I got Dr. Cornelius Evazan. I picked up Logray, which was a reissue.
Dr. Zayas.
Right, Dr. And, oh, crap. He's one of the skiff guards, and I can't think of what the hell his name is.
Skip, the skiff guard.
Right. He looks like a puppy dog. Let's just put it that way. And I can't think of his fucking name right now. But anyways, I found those. On Monday night, and then on Tuesday night, everybody's been freaking out, and I'm going to wind up taking these back because everybody's been freaking out where they find the 6-inch Marvel Legends Avengers. The Avengers 6-inch Marvel Legends figures. They're a Walmart exclusive, and they're pretty much almost impossible to find. Well, I found almost the whole line the other day, and I picked up 3 of them. I picked up Thor, Iron Man, and Cap. And it was kind of an impulse buy. I really shouldn't have picked them up. They were $15 each, so I really overspent. And here's my theory. And the reason why I'm going to take them back, because I feel like after the Avengers is out of the theater, it's still in the theaters right now, actually. But after it's done with its run and it's kind of calmed down a little bit, I think these figures will be easy to find. I think after the hype kind of dies down, but of course, I look for it to be out on Blu-ray probably in late October around Halloween or early November.
Yeah, just before Christmas.
Yeah, just before Christmas to get that hype up. A, people will be buying it for the kids for Christmas, and B, it'll also get the kids hyped up for the Avengers toys. Mm-hmm. So I think in that little couple of month window there that it will really, really kind of die down a little bit, and I think it'll be pretty easy to find these figures on the shelves. So that's the reason why I'm going to take them back, and then I'll just play the luck of the draw on what's called the long game instead of just impulse buy. I'm like, oh crap, here they are! Finally, I got to get them.
I don't know. I'm still. Do they have a classics line that's coming out?
Oh.
Do you know? Because to be honest with you, I'm not really impressed with the movie line all that much.
Yeah.
I mean, the Iron Man figure looks good. He's got some battle damage.
They do
have the paint job's pretty good on him, but I'm just not digging the molds of a lot of those figures, dude.
They do have a regular Marvel Legends just comic book line, not just the Avengers, but the comic book line. And which kind of could also leave to a kink in my plan here, because those are super hard to find, because people like the Legends line for some reason, especially if you find the Hulk, because the Hulk, of course, is supposed to be bigger than all the other 3 3/4 figures, but for some reason they keep on making him about like 4 inches, whereas all the others are 3 3/4, and he just doesn't seem to scale. But of course, whenever you get the 6-inch Marvel Legend Hulk and place him with the 3 3/4 inch figures, he seems to match up pretty well in size or whatever. So, but in fact, I know the first wave of Marvel Legends had a Build-A-Figure of Thanos, not Thanos, but crap, dude, I just had his name, Tyrix. Am I getting close to something here?
I know they had they had like a Build-A-Figure kind of thing.
Yeah, they do have a Build-A-Figure, and they have a Build-A-Figure in the second wave also, and I can't think of who the hell it is.
The Iron Man looks awesome.
Yeah,
out of that series, and I'm just like, I've been debating whether I should get him or not. For $16, it seems a little high.
It is, man, but it does seem a little bit high. But whenever you also look at the way that the 3 3/4 figures are also $8.99 to $7.99, it's not too much more, especially whenever you're getting 6 inches compared to 3 3/4. So that leads us to the math that the guy at Walmart couldn't do.
It's circular here at Raddcast.
It's our first educational episode because it's fungicational.
Ouch.
I just keep killing you, don't I?
Yeah, man.
I can't help it. I'm blaming it on the endorphins from my tattoo tonight. So yes.
Well, we can get into regular news now.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to keep some of our old news segments. We're trying out a bunch of new shit on the show. So if there's stuff that you like, if there's stuff that you want to see, if we can provide, then we'll try to do it. So feel free to write us at the show at raddcast.com. Oh, damn it, dude.
What's up?
We had somebody write in.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, and I totally forgot their name. And I'm sorry.
Was this about the ponies?
It was about the ponies.
Oh, okay. Crap, because I read that message also, and I can't think of what... You want me to look it over, please?
Yeah, go ahead and look it up. I'll talk about this. So we got viewer mail, which is awesome, because we love having viewer mail, or just fan mail. That's cool. But somebody wrote us and talked to us about bronies. This is something I really wasn't aware of until the John Delancey panel over at Comic-Con. But there's a bunch of dudes who like My Little Ponies. Friendship is Forever, I think, is the name of the show. And yeah, thanks for enlightening us to the brony thing.
Micah,
yes, Micah, thank you. She was very nice in writing us, and she'd said I don't remember what show we had talked about ponies, because we've actually mentioned My Little Ponies at least in like the last 3 shows or something like that, just in passing. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna say this probably on your behalf as well. We knew My Little Pony existed. We both had sisters.
Yes.
My sister had My Little Pony. I'm sure yours did as well.
My dresser has a My Little Pony sticker on it from like the 80s, by the way.
So, the thing is, we were never into My Little Pony.
Yeah.
So we don't really get it, and we might not be at the age range of what these gentlemen are who are digging.
Well, no, I mean, it's not that I don't get it, man. I just see it as like to each their own. I mean, if you're into it, dude, you're into it, dude. Go nerd out.
I'm not slamming anybody on the My Little Pony thing.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, for me to get it, I don't.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I hear you 110%. I mean, it's like I said, yeah, not saying anything bad about anybody. You know, if it's your bag, dude, jump in it. That's badass. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't really get it myself, but I actually know a guy at work that is a huge pony fan.
He's a brony.
Yeah, he's a brony, and he's really, really cool, and hopefully he'll be doing some animation for us too. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, they just caught me on camera just laughing my ass off.
It happens.
Sorry, man. But yeah, if you're a brony and you want to be in a movie, John Delancey right now is working on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you don't remember this?
John
Delancey.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
In the panel,
he's
doing a documentary on bronies, on guys who dig this My Little Pony. I think it's called "Friendship Is Forever" is the series. It's a newer My Little Pony series. So there you go. There's opportunity to become a indie movie star for a while.
What was the do you remember the it's not Kickstarter, was it a Kickstarter thing that he was doing for it? Or
he might have been doing a Kickstarter or something.
I know it was one of those websites that's kind of like Kickstarter if it wasn't Kickstarter, but
yeah,
that's also something for you to check out. Just I'm sure he's got
just go and look for bronies. John Delancey, My Little Pony's Friendship Is Forever, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to go first?
I feel like we're just.
We are. It's late. Like I said, man, it's late.
We have been up all day long, and it's I don't even know even close to what time it is. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yay! So, anywho, do you want to go with news first? Or do you want to go with me?
We'll let you go and do Star Wars news.
All right. So, Save the Lars Homestead. If you guys never heard about it, Save the Lars Homestead was a 6 men went out to the middle of the desert, the Tunisian desert, and refurbished the Lars Homestead from the ground up. It had really fallen into disrepair, and it just really bad. And they went out and actually reinforced it, built it stronger, better, faster. It's now the bionic Lars Homestead. But
where's this? Where you?
It is in Tunisia. This was I actually got this information from theforce.net. If you notice, they raised $10,000. They raised $10,000, and I think had a total of 6 days or 10 days to do the whole project. They wound up having to get clearance from the Tunisian government. Had to hire Tunisian workers to actually help them out. But yeah, man, they got it set up, got it saved up, and got the Lars Homestead put back together. It is not the original igloo from 1977. The original igloo from 1977 is scattered throughout the sands of time in the desert of Tunisia. This is the igloo built on the same location.
The blue milk has been dried up
right.
For a long time.
Exactly. This is the same igloo built on the same location as the one for the 2002 of God damn, I just brain farted like a son of a bitch. Attack of the Clones. But had actually been there since, I guess, around 2001 when they rebuilt it and was shooting for Attack of the Clones.
So has this turned into I know it's always been sort of a tourist attraction, but are they marketing it more for a tourist attraction?
Yeah,
now?
it's starting to become more of a tourist thing because you can actually, I think it's the place where they get Anakin from, where Anakin and his mother live at, and Phantom Menace Episode 1. That's actually a hotel like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can actually stay at the hotel, and then I don't know if there's actually like a tour that takes people out to the Lars Homestead or whatever. I think you have to. I know you can get the GPS coordinates and all like this, but same thing for like the filming locations in the Redwood Forest in California, and also the Hoth and Norway. But yeah, they saved it $10,000, went out there, rebuilt it. If you notice, we'll have some images here, and if you notice in the second image, the final after the restoration, it's completely and totally white. And the reason why they just went ahead and painted it white, people are wondering, why didn't you weather it? Well,
because it'll weather on its own.
It's going to weather on its own. So that's the reason why you notice in the picture that it's completely and totally white. So they figure it'll take about 6 months for the Mother Nature, for Mother Nature to do her work and make it nice and sandy looking. But yeah, man, awesome. So I don't ever think I'll make it out to Tunisia. That place is just too damn hot for me, and we live in Texas as it is, so I feel like I live in Tunisia anyways.
We're working at Raddcast, and so we're in front of
right, exactly.
It's pretty damn hot already.
Maybe Death Valley, where they did some shots for Jabba's palace and stuff like that. That would be cool. I would love to go see the Redwood Forest. But
no, I'd be up for the Redwoods.
Yeah,
that would be a pretty kick-ass.
That would be pretty badass. But Yeah, Tunisia, probably not going to happen.
Put a camera
Norway,
on a stick and speed it up.
right, dude? I would have to do it. I would have to do it for sure. But yeah, that's it for me for Star Wars news.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on to tech news then. And for tech news, of course, I have to cover the Worldwide Developers Conference from Apple. All this information, of course, is coming from Apple.com.
Yes.
I went and watched the Worldwide Developers Conference today. Very long. It's like an hour and a half long. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because that's awesome, but good God, that's a very long time to be sitting in a chair watching
Right.
something on the computer.
Imagine what those people felt that were actually there with
Well,
probably a less comfortable chair than the one that you had.
I don't know. I don't know. But the big thing that everybody's talking about, and of course we'll cover it here, is the new MacBook Pro. The new MacBook Pro with Retina display. Looks really cool. I've been reading a bunch of different reports. Some people are like, hey, this is like the coolest computer ever made. And other people are like, yeah, but you can't upgrade shit in it. It's so, like, there's been so many changes to it that you can't really do much with it. Outside of just outright buying it, which is kind of normal for Apple products. I mean, you can take a MacBook Pro and open it up and change out the hard drive and stuff, but for anybody who's interested, I'll go over the features here. Of course, it's going to have the Retina display, which would, really be cool to look at on a computer. It's smaller. It's 0.71 inches thick. In the demonstration, which you can go to apple.com right now and watch, he holds his finger up to it, and the computer itself is thinner than his finger.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
It's only 4.5 pounds, which is awesome. Keep saving your back there. The big one for me is the 768 gigabyte flash hard drive.
Wow.
Which I can't wait for computers to flip over to, because that's going to be so much faster and so much easier, and not hearing crunching.
Right.
I hear crunching all the time now. Editing video now is just, for my computer, it's just so I'd like to do that without the crunching.
Right.
Here's one of the things that I really liked about this. It's got an SD for the different slots. It's got an SD slot, HDMI, which is first time for the Macs, I think.
Oh wow,
I could be wrong, but yeah, it's finally got an HDMI, which it should have had earlier. There's some things, I know I'm a Mac fanboy, but there's some things that they should have jumped on board with. So SD, HDMI, USB 2 and 3, and of course it's got the Thunderbolt port. The price for this fine computing device?
How much is it?
$21.99.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, if you're somebody who edits video and you're editing like HD video in 720p, or if you're editing your photos in Photoshop, I could see that, but like the normal user, absolutely not. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a cool computer. I'm going to wait until those go down dramatically before I get one. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was their new OS that they're coming out with pretty soon. They currently, Lion is the current OS. They're going to go to Mountain Lion, which will be the new one. A bunch of iCloud improvements, which honestly they kind of need. I've not been that impressed with iCloud as of yet. I'm still running on Snow Leopard, but hey, eventually I'll switch over. Dictation is a cool one that I really, really like. Pretty much, I will never have to type on a keyboard ever again. All I have to do is just talk to it, and it'll type out my conversation for me. And then the big one that I'm really excited about, that I've been waiting for, and this is going to cause me to go buy an Apple TV, is AirPlay now mirrors the display on your television. So if you have an Apple TV and you've got your Mac computer with Mountain Lion on it, you can now mirror your screen on your television, which is something that they should have been doing. I'm sure the technology was really difficult to come by, or they could do it, but it wasn't good. That's what I'm excited about, because now with the new Apple TVs that are 1080p, now you can do that with your, Mountain Lion enabled Mac.
That's pretty badass, man.
And that does it for my tech news.
Yeah, God, that. I gotta say, I'm kind of stoked about the whole Apple TV, man. the whole.
I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to go for Apple
Yeah.
TV because I think you and I both have Blu-ray players that do like Netflix and net-enabled stuff, but
Yep.
dude, it just drags ass.
It does, man. It seems like it takes forever to get Netflix to load.
You have an LG player,
Yeah, I have an LG one,
and mine is Insignia, which
Yeah.
what I've discovered later on was like made of LG parts. So
Yeah.
pretty much we're running the same type of Blu-ray player.
pretty much. And the thing is mine is a cheaper version to where it actually has to be ran with the Ethernet cord.
Mine's wireless, but it takes for fucking ever.
Yeah, but I mean, you've seen the one that I have. It takes forever, also, man. So it's I don't know, man. I don't
know. I'm looking. I might go invest in an Apple TV just to kind of see if it's faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I haven't played with any of the 1080p versions, so it'll be kind of cool. And now that it's going to have that mirroring ability, which is what people, I think a lot of us who are Mac fans were like, oh, dude, finally.
right.
Because you could do certain things. You could control your iTunes, and you could do some other things like throw some pictures up there or something like that. But now that you're getting full screen mirroring, you basically have the remote control you want, which is a computer, and then be able to control your TV with it. So finally stepping into that, I'm excited.
Fucking
Even though
awesome.
I probably don't sound excited. Again, it's
Right.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's
for
1
us.
o'clock in the morning, and I've been up since 9, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
fucking tired right about that.
Pretty much been up since the same amount of time, and I think I'm getting a migraine,
So fucking awesome,
which is great with the lights.
right? So we're gonna call it an evening then?
I guess it'll be a short show.
But it's something.
That's what you guys deserve.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm hurting. We did a lot of work on my leg today. It's all over, and yeah. So
Hopefully, very soon we'll have the more of the room done, more of
Yeah.
the set done, and you guys will be able to see what the show is hopefully going to get turned into.
yes,
So I guess we will wrap it up. And so you can always write us at the show at raddcast.com. Please stop by and like our page. Go to facebook.com/raddcast. You can always follow us on Twitter by going to twitter.com/raddcastshow. Or you can subscribe to our YouTube feed. Please go ahead and subscribe, so that way you get the recent episodes and stuff like that. And always stop by raddcast.com, RADDCAST, and check us out the website there. On our Facebook, you get more fun information throughout the week that we just sometimes don't even get a chance to get to on the show.
I posted a special Father's Day video today.
You did?
So, yeah.
So check that out on Facebook. We want to thank the sponsor of our show,
Audible.com.
Audible.com. You can get a 30-day free trial and a credit for a free audiobook by going to audibletrial.com/raddcast. RADDCAST. They've been massive help with the show, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
And we want to show them their appreciation by giving you 30-day free trial and a credit for a free audiobook. And if you decide you don't like it, you get to keep the book for free. And it's cool. That's awesome.
But you're gonna love it. So
Dave's a member.
I'm a member.
He was a member before we even got on with that. So
What
it's
is-
not a payola thing. It's just like, it's completely all right.
No, how's it go? Not only am I a client, not only am I the president, but I'm a member or something.
You're not
Hair
even-
Club for Men, something.
If-
I'm not
do you
president
do you
of-
have Amazon stock that I'm not aware of?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Shit. I'm like, we need a bigger studio, man.
Right? Shit. I got a 401k. That's about it.
We also want to let you guys know that we are on Stitcher Radio. You can get the Stitcher Radio app on any mobile device that's running Android or Apple. And just type in Raddcast, RADDCAST. You can find us there. Of course, you can always find us on iTunes. And I think that's it.
Stitcher, smart radio. It's a smarter way to listen to radio.
It sure is the smarter way to listen to radio.
I really wanted to say that. I know I didn't have to go there, but I really wanted to.
You can, it's fine. That is their tagline, yeah.
This it is.
We love Stitcher, actually.
We do. Actually, I dig the shit out of it. So, but I think with that being said, good night, goodbye. We love you, and keep the dream alive.
Good night, Internet. Hey guys, this is Adam. I just wanted to show you guys that I finally got my Dollar Shave Club envelope in. I had talked about this on last week's show. So I thought I'd do a follow-up and show you guys what came in the package. This is everything that I got in the mail. So you get a nice Dollar Shave Club envelope, which is a nice cardboard envelope here. The unpacking, you get a card, and it's hard to read from the camera, I know. It says, "Congrats on making the best decision you've made in a long time. You are now part of an elite group. You're now part of an elite group of stratospheric thinkers. You'll fit right in." So you get the Dollar Shave Club welcome card. The official members of DollarShaveClub.com present this membership card at any bar in America for a free drink, and then in asterisks down at the bottom says, "Not really, please don't shave and drive." So, you know, just funny little stuff like the commercial. Here's what it came with. We've got, this is the handle. This is for the $6, what they call the Love Blade, which is the 4-blade one. It's actually got a decent weight to it, which was something I was concerned about. There's that. And then here's the cartridges for that blade, and then there's a little card in the back attached to it. So put that there, and that's it. That's it. Here's your handle, and here's your blades. So I'm gonna take that off, and we're just gonna pop that into there. There you go, and that's what it looks like. I know it's a little out of focus, sorry guys. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And so it comes off. So it comes off and comes on a little hard, but I'm gonna try it out, let you guys know how it is. And it's the vlog from Raddcast.